Have you ever heard of a tradition that traveled thousands of miles across oceans, harried in the hearts of indentured laborers, and then blossomed into one of the most vibrant festivals in a new land? Today, we are journeying to the beautiful twin islands of Trinidad and Tobago to uncover the incredible story of Kartik Nahan. It all begins in India, along the sacred banks of the river Ganges. For centuries, during the holy month of Kartik, devout Hindus would perform a ritual bath, or Nahan, to cleanse their sins and seek spiritual renewal. It was a deeply personal and sacred act. But imagine, in the mid-1800s, leaving everything you know behind: your home, your family, your sacred river, to cross the Kalapani, the dark waters, to work on sugar plantations in a distant Caribbean island. What do you hold on to? You hold on to your faith. The first Indian indentured laborers who arrived in Trinidad brought this tradition with them. It wasn't a grand public festival back then. It was a quiet, private ritual performed in the rivers and streams that crisscrossed the sugar estates. It was a way to remember their homeland, to connect with their ancestors, and to keep their spiritual identity alive in a completely foreign environment. They would wake before dawn, gather with their families, and perform the same rites their ancestors had performed for generations in the Ganges. It was an act of cultural survival, a whisper of India in the heart of the Caribbean. But whispers have a way of growing into powerful voices as the Indian community in Trinidad grew. So, did the significance of Kartik Nahan? It started to move from the secluded rivers of the estates to more public spaces. By the early 20th century, a pivotal shift occurred. The festival found a new home, the magnificent Manzanilla Beach on the eastern coast of Trinidad, Manzanilla. Its long, sweeping coastline facing the east was seen as a perfect substitute for the sacred Ganges. The vast Atlantic Ocean became their Ganga, a powerful symbol of purification and renewal. This move to the sea was revolutionary. It transformed Kartik Nahan from a private household ceremony into a massive public gathering. People began making the pilgrimage to Manzanilla from all over the island. It became a day of community, a time to reconnect not just with the divine, but with each other. Families would pack their cars and buses, bringing food, offerings, and a palpable sense of excitement. The beach, normally a place for recreation, was transformed into a sacred space, a temple under the open sky. The festival became a spectacle of faith and culture. Imagine thousands of people gathering on the sand before sunrise. The air is filled with the scent of incense and the sound of bhajans, or devotional songs. As the first light of dawn breaks across the horizon, devotees wade into the waves, holding offerings of dayas, which are small clay lamps, along with flowers and fruits. They offer prayers to Ganga Mai, or Mother Ganga, and to the rising sun, Surya Narayan. The sight of thousands of flickering dayas floating on the ocean waves, each one a prayer, a hope, a memory, is simply breathtaking. It wasn't just about the ritual bath anymore. Kartik Nahan evolved into a full-blown cultural mela, or fair. Stalls would pop up along the beach selling everything from traditional Indian sweets like jalebi and gulab jamun to savory doubles and aloo pies. You'd hear the sounds of tassa drumming, a high-energy rhythm that's uniquely Trinidadian, mixing with the sacred chants. It became a sensory explosion, a blend of the spiritual and the social, the ancient and the new. This evolution is so important because it shows how a tradition can adapt and thrive. The Kartik Nahan in Trinidad is not a carbon copy of the one in India. It has absorbed elements of its new home, the tassa drums, the local food, the very spirit of a multicultural Caribbean society. All these have been woven into the fabric of the festival. It has become a distinctly Trinidadian Hindu festival, a testament to the resilience and creativity of a people determined to preserve their heritage while embracing their new identity. The festival also played a crucial role in shaping Indo-Trinidadian identity in the post-indentureship period as the community sought to establish its place in the wider society, public festivals like Kartik became powerful statements. They were a way of saying, "We are here. This is who we are. This is our culture, and we are proud of it." It helped to unify the community, giving them a shared experience and a collective sense of belonging. The organization of the festival also became more formalized. Hindu organizations like the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha began to play a key role in coordinating the event, ensuring its smooth running and preserving its spiritual integrity. They would arrange for pundits to lead the prayers, set up stages for religious discourses and cultural performances, and help manage the massive crowds. This organizational structure helped to cement Kartik as a major event on the national calendar. Today, Kartik is celebrated not just at Manzanilla, but at beaches and rivers all across Trinidad and Tobago. From Quinam Beach in the south to the Marianne River in the north, communities gather to observe this sacred tradition. While Manzanilla remains the epicenter, the proliferation of celebration sites shows just how deeply the festival is embedded in the national consciousness. What's truly beautiful is how the festival has been embraced by the wider Trinidadian community. It's not uncommon to see people of all backgrounds and ethnicities at Manzanilla, observing the rituals, enjoying the food, and soaking in the atmosphere. It has become a symbol of the Nation-Ease Kalalu culture, a mix of different ingredients that come together to create something uniquely delicious and vibrant. So, from a quiet, personal ritual brought from the Ganges of India, Kartik has transformed into a spectacular public celebration of faith, identity, and community on the shores of Trinidad. It's a story of migration, adaptation, and resilience. It's a story of how a sacred river can be found in a vast ocean and how a homeland can be recreated through faith and memory. The flickering dais on the Atlantic waves are more than just offerings. They are beacons of a culture that has crossed oceans, survived hardship, and is now shining brighter than ever. It's a powerful reminder that our roots can travel with us, and when planted in new soil, they can grow into something even more beautiful and profound. The story of Kartik is the story of Trinidad itself, a story of renewal, rebirth, and the beautiful fusion of cultures. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the heart of Trinidadian culture. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more stories like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the comments if you've ever witnessed Kartik or if there is another cultural tradition you love for us to explore. See you in the next one.